Hello friends, today we are going to discuss a new chapter, Judiciary. So, what is the role of Judiciary? There are three types of roles in Judiciary. First one is dispute resolution, and second is judicial review, and third is upholding the law and enforcing fundamental rights. First one is dispute resolution. The judicial system provides a mechanism resolving disputes between citizens and the government, between the two state governments, and between the center and state governments. Second is judicial review. As the final interpreter of the Constitution, the judiciary also has the power to strike down particular laws passed by the Parliament if it believes that these are a violation of the basic structure of the Constitution. This is called judicial review. And third one is upholding the law and enforcing fundamental rights. Every citizen of India can approach the Supreme Court or the High Court if they believe that their fundamental rights have been violated. What is independent judiciary? The controls that the politician holds over the judge does not allow for the judge to take an independent decision. This lack of independence would force the judge to make all judgment in favor of the politician. Although we often hear of rich and powerful people in India trying to influence the judicial process, the Indian Constitution protects against this kind of situation by providing for the independence of the judiciary. What is the structure of courts in India? There are three different levels of courts in our country. There are several courts at the lower level, while there is only one at the apex level. The courts that most people interact with are called subordinate or district courts. These are usually at the district or tehsil level or in towns, and they hear many kinds of cases. Structure of courts: Supreme Court, High Court, District Courts, Civil Judge, Small Civil Cases, Criminal Magistrate. What are the different branches of the legal system? There are two different branches of legal system in India: criminal law and civil law. First one is criminal law. Deals with conduct or acts that the law defines as offences. For example, theft, harassing a woman to bring more dowry, and murder. It usually begins with the lodging of a first information report with the police, who investigate the crime, after which a case is filed in the court. If found guilty, the accused can be sent to jail and also fined. Next is civil law. Deals with any harm or injury to rights of individuals. For example, disputes relating to sale of land, purchase of goods, rent matters, and divorce cases. A petition has to be filed before the relevant court by the affected party only. In a rent matter, either the landlord or tenant can be filed a case. The court gives the specific relief asked for. For instance, in a case between a landlord and a tenant, the court can order the flat to be vacated and pending rent to be paid. Does everyone have access to the courts? The court play a very significant role in protecting our fundamental rights. The Supreme Court in the early 1980s devised a mechanism of public interest litigation, or PIL, to increase access to justice. It allowed any individual or organization to file a PIL in the High Court or the Supreme Court on behalf of those whose rights were being violated. The legal process was greatly simplified, and even a letter or telegram addressed to the Supreme Court or the High Court could be treated as a PIL. In the early years, PIL was used to secure justice on a large number of issues such as rescuing, bonded laborers from inhuman work conditions, and securing the release of prisoners in Bihar who had been kept in jail even after their punishment term was complete. Summary: law is a system of rules usually imposed through a government or institution and is applied to govern a group of people. The legal system can be divided into two branches, criminal law and civil law. The role of the judiciary is to administer justice to all citizens on behalf of the government.